was it like going through that process with him, and what does it mean to you to have him back for 2024?
Yeah, obviously excited to have him back, not just because of his talent and all those things, but from a leadership standpoint, a guy that's played a lot of football for us. As far as going through the process, just trying to help guide him and help him make the best decision for himself, because at the end of the day, it's his decision, and you want him to be happy whichever way it went. So that was a big key, for me in helping him, is like, look, man, here's the pros, here's the cons to all the different scenarios, and so obviously super happy that he's back, not just from a football standpoint, but from getting to be around him for another year and coach him. He's a pleasure to coach, and great kid, and works his way up. So obviously excited to have him back.
Over here, second row on the left.
Ty and J1, how's having these offensive coordinator roles sort of compared to how you thought it was going to be when you got that opportunity, and with this being sort of your last game in that role, unseriously to a degree, is there a temptation to call that play on the back of the book that you've always wanted to actually see run, and now you've got one last chance to do it?
I think for the most part, me and Ty always been working hand in hand since we've been here, so a lot of it is not new. Now it's just been on the front end, ready to call some plays, and anytime we put anything new, we both approve it. It's not like, hey, I like this, but he don't like it, so we mutually agree on what we like, but also not just what we like, what these guys like. At the end of the day, it's about trying to give them a chance to be successful and giving them opportunity to attack defense the way we want to, vertical, horizontal, so, and then get the ball in these guys' hands, let them play in between the tackles. So,
Yeah, I'd echo everything J1 said. I mean, obviously, moving into that role, there's some duties that you didn't previously have to do, but it's been great, obviously, with us both kind of seeing things through the same set of eyes, and it's made the transition easy. And just hopefully we left all of our bad plays at home. We got our good plays on the sheet. So, but there's really no temptation to call something that's been sitting there. But biggest thing, trying to go out and win this bowl game and send our seniors out right.
Okay, right here in the front row on the right, please.
Hey, Ty. Hey, J1. This question's for both of you. Obviously, with a lot of change over the last couple of days or whatnot, but have you had time to sit down and kind of iron out your offensive, philosophies, and maybe a couple principles that you want to instill with the team?
Coach Howle, start with you.
Yeah, I think that's something that we really thought about when this transition happened, what we wanted to look like. And the first thing that we thought about was players, not plays. Who are the guys that are going to help us win, and being able to take advantage of their things that they do well, and putting them in the positions to do those things. And I think with offensive philosophy, that's where we got to start, because not every team looks the same every year, and the team doesn't look the same at the beginning of the year as it does at the end of the year. So starting with players and not plays has kind of been our philosophy, and then allowing those guys to go play fast and execute has been the big keys for us.
I echo what Ty said. Our motto since we took over is simplicity equals speed. And what that means is, hey, we don't want these guys thinking, we want them to go play. We recruited well, we got great talent. And the worst thing they can do is go into a game thinking of, I should, I could, I would be doing, instead of just going reacting to what the defense do, and then taking advantage of our skill and allow Drew to operate. Trying to run the ball and take advantage of our tight ends, and then try to get the ball on the ground to our wide receivers. So like Ty said, it's not plays, it's players. In the day, you win games by the kids that you got on the field, and not what you think as a play call.
All right, next we'll go second row right on the aisle.
Hi guys, this one's for Drew. Obviously watched Sean prepare for the Rose Bowl last year, and what was his swan song? What did you learn from watching him, and how have you tried to work on that yourself this year with the Beach Bowl?
Yeah, I learned a lot from Cliff last year. He's definitely a great mentor to me last year in the whole quarterback room, and I think the whole offensive unit too. The biggest thing with bowl prep is just getting your body right from the end of the season. Just because it's a long physical season and you endure a lot. Everybody has bumps and bruises by the end of it, so getting your body back right and to 100% is the most important thing. And then just being able to just sit down and maybe break down your performance throughout the season, but then also get ahead on whoever you're playing in this bowl game. I mean, we've been preparing as an offense for this game for probably like at least four weeks already. So I think we've laid a good foundation from when we were back at State College, and then we've continued to build off that this week. So, you know, just taking it day by day, never looking too far into the future is probably the biggest thing I learned from him last year.
Go next, second row here on the left.
It's for Nick and Drew. Simplicity equals speed. You guys have said that a lot. I'm sure that was a good emphasis for you guys mid-November. What does that mean to you guys, and how Coach Howle and Coach Seider kept things simple for you guys?
Nicholas, let's start with you this time.
Yeah, Coach Seider, Coach Howle have been doing a good job ever since they got the job as OC, as co-OC, I should say. You know, they've been saying it the whole week, man. Simplicity equals speed. Just playing fast, not think too much, you know, because ever since then, we're just playing fast and just not thinking, just hanging hands. So we've been doing good.
Yeah, I mean, I echo what Nick said. I think Coach Seider and Coach Howle have done a great job of just, you know, giving us simple rules to follow, not giving us too many looks, or not too many rules, and thinking of, like, for receivers, thinking about a certain leverage, like, oh, they could do this, but they should do that. It's just, you're running the route this way, and that allows those guys to play fast. Same with the tight ends and that aspect of route running, and that makes my job a lot easier, just because I think, you know, the timing and communication got on like a different level, because I was able to anticipate more what, you know, everybody was doing out on the perimeter, and I think that's where the simplicity equals speed from that standpoint. And then for the running backs, Nick and Katron, I think we, like, the O-line just playing fast, and it's given Nick and Katron just easy reads, and they're able to just get their foot in the ground, cut up field, and make guys miss in the hole, and just let their talent take over. So I think that's where simplicity equals speed comes in for us.
All right, we'll go next, front row all the way to the left.
This is for Drew and for Nick, both. Drew, for you, this will be your first time in a starring role in a bowl game. How do you approach that? How cool, how special is that for you?
Yeah, obviously this is a great opportunity, not only for me but the whole team. We've been talking about it the whole bowl prep. If we win this game, we're the first team ever in college history to win all 6 New Year's Bowls games, and we don't take that lightly. And again, we want to send the seniors out the right way because of how much they've given to this program and how much they've sacrificed throughout their career to get the program to this point. So, I mean, for me, it's just another game. I'm not taking it any differently. I'm taking it very seriously, and just have another opportunity to go out and play the game that I love to play.
And Nick, for you, you were in a starring role in the Rose Bowl last year. You had some big runs. Does that experience help you moving forward into this game?
Yeah, I feel like it does. But you know, I always take every game just as another game. I don't look at other teams like how big they are. But you know, Ole Miss is a good team. We're excited to play. Like Drew said, we have a chance to make history. Be the first team to win 6 New Year's 6 Bowl wins. So like, we're trying to do this. So, yeah.
All right, we'll go next here, row 3 on the corner.
Hey, how you guys doing? Tyler Downey from Minus 24/7. This goes for all of you. I appreciate if anyone can answer it. Harrison Wallace was back on the practice field we saw yesterday. Just wondering what it has looked like with Harrison involved again with you guys, and if he is able to compete, what does he do for this offense with his re-addition, I should say?
That's a good Drew answer.
Yeah, I mean, having Trey back is something that the offense needs. I think he brings a lot of positivity to that room. He's a very consistent receiver. Obviously, as we all know, he's a very explosive receiver vertically. And, I mean, I think he just brings a great work ethic to that room again, now that he's back healthy. But as far as a playing standpoint, that's a Coach Franklin thing, and I'm not that's a Coach Franklin and trade decision, so I don't have any input on that.
Coaches, you want to weigh in?
I think Drew said it perfectly.
Okay, Drew covered that. All right, we'll go fourth row on the left over here.
Yeah, for Ty and Jaylon, James has emphasized not having a lot of opt-outs, and it seems like you guys are pretty intact going into this. For you two, in terms of putting together a game plan and trying to fit these pieces together, does that make it easier? What's that process like, knowing that you have kind of a full deck at this point in the year?
Yeah, I think anytime there's continuity, it helps, you know, the offense as a whole, not just the coordinators. You know, so that's obviously been big for us and allowing us to keep building on the things that we were doing give these guys multiple different looks on the things that you're gonna run and those things, that continuity of having your guys there, they've seen a lot of that. So from that standpoint, it's been great to have all those guys, playing.
I just echo Ty. I mean, we do a good job all year developing guys, model next man up. So we sell a lot, so we got a lot of guys with experience. It's good to have our Nichoals back, so we really don't change our thought process of how we game plan. End of the day, it start with what these guys do best and what our guys up front can block best. So that's how we kind of divide the game plan, and then we try to go attack defense.
We're gonna go all the way in the back.